Jimmy Gang, the Army, the Navy, the Unstoppable. Welcome back to another video with your guy, man. Listen up, my boys. Thugger is coming home, bro. Possibly, man. Let me stop. Like, I'm getting a little ahead of my, you know what I mean? But free Thug, bro. You feel me? It's looking a little better for my guy, man. You feel me? We want to see Thug come home, man. R.I.P. Obviously, R.I.P. to all the innocent victims that, you know what I mean, was in this situation. Free my nigga YFN. Free my nigga YFN too. I'm a little fried right now, bro. I'm sipping, man. But I hope everybody feeling good, bro. We're gonna be burning on this one, you feel me? Let's get right into it, man. Day 3, mistrial. Judge very upset. The jury was shown online. So they showed the jury online, bro. That was a big mess up, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. How you gonna show the jury online, bro? Like, nobody supposed to know what the jury looked like, with the jury, who was in the jury, right? So let's get right to it. We ain't gonna waste too much time, my boys. Let's go. Shout out to family.
Detective Belknap, good morning, sir. Sir, if you would please approach the witness stand. Once you get there, before you sit down, if you would turn and face Sergeant Ingram to be sworn as a witness.
That was the shortest intro clip I did this year, or probably ever on my platform. 17 seconds. In case you guys missed it, family, tell me what you see wrong in this 17-second clip.
Detective Belknap, good morning, sir. Sir, if you would please approach the witness stand. Once you get there, before you sit down, if you would turn and face.
Right, you can see the jury members right here. You can see the jury members right here to the left. Y'all see it? Y'all see the jury members right here to the left? And they black. You got a bunch of black people. That's what's up. Thug come home.
Fam, them people just showed you the jury on national television. I cut the speed in half towards the end if you couldn't catch it. But the judge is furious, and rumblings inside and out that courtroom is screaming mistrial. Read this tweet right here from a gentleman who's inside that courtroom. At 4:11 p.m., 11/29/2023. Breaking. Judge Glanville appeared very angry and called
11/29, man. Happy birthday to my niece, man. Happy birthday to my niece, Aaliyah. I love you. Uncle love you.
attorneys back in chambers, working to get more information, but murmurs about a mistrial. Stand by. Hashtag Young Thug, hashtag YSL. Fam, this is gonna be the shortest recap we did on this trial thus far. We're gonna get you out of here about 15 minutes. Honestly, this is the most important detail and fact about day 3 of this trial. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no aim. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment.
Listen, man, I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully this means my nigga Thug coming home, gang. Listen, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you new around here. So everybody else that been here, everybody that's a part of the Jimmy Gang, y'all been rocking with me, I appreciate you. It's love from me to you. Facts.
And subscribe, we'll jump right to it. On day 3, the state had decided to call upon the stand who was a witness into this case, was a lead detective who was a quote-unquote expert gang detective for Atlanta Police Department. But the key takeaway was what the camera had captured to the left of the screen as he approached the stand.
Their training and experience possess knowledge in a particular field that is not common knowledge or known to the average citizen. The law permits expert witnesses to give their opinions based upon that training and experience. You are not required to accept the testimony of any witness, expert or otherwise. Testimony of an expert, like that of all witnesses, is to be given only such weight and credit as you think is properly entitled to receive. You, the jury, must determine the credibility of the witnesses. In deciding this, you may consider all the facts and circumstances of the case, including the witness's manner of testifying, their intelligence, their means and opportunity of knowing the facts about which they testify, the nature of the facts about which they testify, the probability and improbability of their testimony, their interest or lack of interest in the outcome of the case, and their personal credibility as you observe it. Call your first witness, please.
State calls Detective Mark Belknap.
Summon Detective Belknap, please.
Detective Belknap.
Detective Belknap, good morning, sir. Sir, if you would please approach the witness stand. Once you get there, before you sit down, if you would turn and face Sergeant Ingram to be sworn as a witness.
Raise your right hand. You swear for your testimony to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Proceed. State, spell your first and last name for the court. Now, just the name for the court.
My name is Mark Belknap. It's MarkBelknap.
Good morning, Detective Belknap. How are you?
Good morning.
Detective Belknap, would you start off by introducing yourself to the jury and telling them where you...
How they got a white boy like this as a gang expert? Like, I'd have thought like a black nigga, a Spanish nigga would have popped up in there. They got the whitest of the white boy here as the gang expert. Like, nigga, what you know about gang, nigga? What you know about slime?
So, good morning. I'm Detective Mark Belknap. I'm employed by the Atlanta Police Department.
What is your position with the Atlanta Police Department?
So I'm a detective in our gang unit.
How long have you held that position?
I've been in the gang unit since 2012. I've been in the gang unit since 2009. Been a detective in the unit since 2012.
Prior to working as a detective in the gang unit, did you hold any other positions at the Atlanta Police Department?
I did.
Would you tell the jury about them?
So I started out in 2005 in our police academy, graduated and became a patrol officer, initially assigned to Zone 6, which is our patrol zone that covers
Gucci! 1017 Brick Squad! Gucci! Zone 6, nigga. I used to work right that corner, right on Flintwood. 100 pounds of 30. I was serving bags of good. I was trapping with that fool. Me and that fat fool. Who know that classic Gucci Man freestyle, bro? That Gucci Man freestyle used to be the only reason why I used to come to YouTube back in the day when I was younger. I ain't even know about YouTube or all this other stuff. But I knew I could find that Gucci Man freestyle on there. And them Wiz Khalifa day-to-days, you heard?
East Atlanta, the east side of the city.
After that time, where were you transferred in the City of Atlanta Police Department?
So after a couple of years on patrol, what we call the Watch, I served for a couple of years on a field investigations team, or a FIT team. Essentially, we do plainclothes and undercover work within the patrol zone, often responding to crime trends within the zone. These may be burglaries, robberies, narcotic sales, things of that nature. We did that for about 2 years.
Were there any differences between your responsibilities as a member of the FIT team and your responsibilities as a patrol officer?
There were.
Would you explain those to the jury?
Relevance. Got an objection, sir? Mr. Steele?
Yes.
Overruled.
You may go ahead.
As a patrol officer, our primary responsibility is responding to calls for service. If someone calls 911, needs assistance, we would then respond and answer that call. We may also do proactive patrol, things of that nature, attempting to deter crime by officer presence. As part of the field investigations team, we did more investigative style work. If crime was occurring, as I mentioned before, burglaries, robberies, things of that nature, we would attempt investigative work to determine who may be committing those crimes, why they may be happening and where, and attempt to intercede and stop those crime patterns or trends.
Now, in both your positions as a patrol officer and your position with the FIT team, did you have an opportunity to regularly interact with people in the community as well as people that you were investigating?
I did.
And did all of those interactions result in someone's arrest, or were some of them non-custodial type interactions?
Particularly as a patrol officer, the vast majority of contacts that I had did not result in anyone's arrest. And even on the FIT team, we often interacted with the community through community meetings to be able to hear firsthand from the community what their concerns were in particular neighborhoods. And so oftentimes our interactions had nothing to do with arresting anyone.
After you worked on the FIT team, what other positions within the Atlanta Police Department did you hold?
So as I mentioned earlier, in 2009, I was transferred to our gang unit, initially as an officer in that unit. I worked as a patrol officer assigned to the gang unit for several years and then was promoted in August of 2012 to detective and have remained in the gang unit since that time.
Let's talk a little bit about the gang unit and your qualifications for being an investigator within the gang unit. What training did you get before being assigned as a patrol officer.
Why does this even matter?
As
The testimony mad long. We about to skip it. My bad. We about to skip it, but we about to speed through it, if you know what I mean. Get to the relevant parts. Damn, I need to shape up, boys. Don't mind me. I need to shape up.
And turn your
I'm sick right now, though, bro. Low key, man. I'm doing this video, but I'm actually under the weather. I actually am sick right now, so I can't go just out and get a shape up. You know what I'm saying? So don't mind me, man. You feel me? It is what it is. Let me rock. Let me rock, gang.
Gotta hold the button and talk in the microphone. Hold on. Function check. Do you hear me? Okay. All right.
Young Thug can hear this. My nigga Thug. Free Thug, man. Free my nigga Thugger, bro. Who's doing my nigga Thug hair behind the wall? That's what I want to know. Who's doing Thug hair behind the wall? Nigga, Thug hair look fresher than mine, nigga. Who did your hair? You just got it laced, bro. Who legs was you sitting between to get your dreads done, gang? I hope it was a female, bro. And not one of them niggas, bro. Because niggas do be getting their hair done by niggas behind the wall. It happens, bro.
Down in order to speak with it. Okay. All right. Okay.
Thug definitely gained weight, though. Thug definitely gained weight, bro. Free my nigga Thug, bro. He been locked up for a minute now, bro. This nigga been booked for a while, gang. Free my nigga Thugger.
now, when you spoke about leveraging resources such as probation officers,
Objection to repeating the direct. Just ask the question. Object to the forward.
when you spoke about leveraging resources such as probation officers, during your training that you received during the strategic operations course, would you explain to the jury what that entails and why that is important?
Sure. So, dealing with criminal street gangs, inevitably at some point, some will be arrested, and at some point, they may be placed on probation as part of their sentence. And as part of their probation, oftentimes there are specific criteria, specific rules that they must follow as part of their probation, including things like not congregating or associating with other gang members, not participating in criminal activity, things of that nature. In order to address gang activity, it's often helpful to work with probation officers to help report those things that we may observe that may be violations of their probation, in order to keep them on track with probation, or to the extent that they may not be willing to follow probation.
Cop ass niggas, man. Bunch of police gibberish. Bunch of police gibberish, man. We don't even want to hear that. We're going to skip through that. We're going to skip through all that, gang.
Sorry for showing the defense counsel.
It has been provided to the defense, and it has been previously during a separate hearing.
Update or change since you last provided that.
I can state that it
Now you can tell he's speaking to the jury, but the camera had captured. Now, all news platforms had showed the same footage. It wasn't just one particular platform inside that courtroom, so all of them are held responsible. But as you can see, the judge ended up getting angry and called people to the chamber with the lawyers. So that's where we at today. It really has been a huge pause for hours since. As more develop, I keep you guys updated. But that was the recap of day 3 of...
Listen, man, free Thug, bro. The more mistakes people make, the more likely it is that Thug come home, bro. So hopefully they keep making mistakes, man. They had made another mistake yesterday by presenting item that shouldn't even been like they didn't tell Thug's lawyer that they was gonna be presenting this, so it shouldn't have been presented at all. And the lawyer, the judge went in on the district attorney for that. So it's looking good for Thug, bro. I ain't gonna say looking good, but it's looking better. Obviously, every time they mess up, it's looking better for Thug. So let's see, man. They was calling for a mistrial yesterday. So So let's see what the word is, gang. I'm off this. I see y'all in the next one, my boys. Everybody safe up. Keep one of the hands stay dangerous. I'm off this nasty.